This message will self-destruct.
What the fuck?
What's up, everybody? It's the Alkaline Network podcast with two people. It's the Platypus and Mellum. Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we're scraping the fucking bottom of the barrel here, folks. I'm telling you, we don't got shit left in this podcast. Anyway, apparently everybody's doing something else, so I got on Skype and dialed the only other person online right now, and they answered, so that's surprising. And it's a chick, too, and she wanted to talk to me, because, you know, that's rare. You know, who the fuck? What the hell? Anyway, Mellum, say hi.
Hi, everybody. This is Malum Bathory. Just wanted to join this sexy motherfucker in this podcast.
Woo! Yeah! It's all about sexiness in this podcast. It's a twofer, if you will, and we're gonna get down on it in some sort of like gangster rap song. Like, you know, I'm not very popular because I'm white, but I can't really quote it. But something like that. Yes.
Don't act black, please. I think I might kill myself.
Yo, homie, what's up?
Oh god, this is gonna be a terrible podcast. I already can feel it in my bones.
This podcast is gonna be the most amazing podcast ever. I just gotta like start smoking something. I don't know. Hang on.
You know what? It would be an awesome podcast if you'd actually shut up for a little bit.
I've heard that in all of the podcasts. Why am I the only one that ever talks? Okay, you go ahead and talk. What do you want to talk about? Come on.
Hey, talk. It's just you always overpower my voice. So maybe I just need to be louder or something. Bitch. Oh, now you're not gonna talk? It's just me and you in the podcast. It's a little harder just to carry the podcast by myself. But you know what?
Uh-huh.
I can do that. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I have tits.
Hell yeah. And you can carry anything in tits. Do you know, like, fucking tits are listed in the Swiss Army fucking guide of things you can carry stuff in? Like, chicks carry everything in their tits. Like, they can carry phones, wallets, knives, guns. All of it can be carried in their boobs. I swear to God. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Okay, you want to know the most impressive thing that I've done? I have fit 13 different things in my cleavage at the exact same time. Like, I had a full glass of beer, and then a bottle of beer, and then I had salt and pepper shakers. I had like juggling balls, and like, oh my god, it was ridiculous.
What the fuck? Were you like at a bar fucking a clown? What the hell? How did you get all that shit?
Well, I was at a bar, and we have like this like really cool Twisted Tuesdays, and a lot of circus freaks come out, and it's pretty awesome. And you know, they have like little. One of them taught me how to juggle, and I was like, "This is awesome! I've never juggled before. I'm awesome."
Well, it's because you got like, you know, fucking like ginormous boobs. I mean, my boobs I can't carry anything in. I mean, really, guys, we can't carry much. That's why we wear cargo pants. You know, we have to have extra pockets. How many guys, you know, carry shit around in their crotch? I mean, seriously, it just doesn't work for us.
Awkward if you pulled out a phone from there, like that's a little, you know, I don't want to touch that. Whereas like if you pull out a phone from your boob or something like that, of course a guy's gonna want it up.
Fucking lick that shit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Tits wet.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a little extreme, but anyway.
That is so not extreme.
It's not extreme? Oh my god, yeah. So
obviously not from the people that I hung out with.
Holy shit. How many people lick your tit sweat? Seriously.
Well, I've had many of my girlfriends there, they love to motorboat me.
Holy
it's
shit.
Ridiculous on how much like action my boobs got when I was there. It was ridiculous.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all. I think it's fucking amazing. And, you know, I would definitely record that. I've got two HD cameras right here. Too bad we're on the other side of the fucking world from each other anyway. But
when I go back to Florida.
Nice. Yeah. Hit up the Platypus and we'll make some non-YouTube videos. Holla. Woo.
Kinky.
Nice. So this is kind of an awkward podcast because we don't have any like FPSers here. So I'm an FPSer and she's an RPGer. So we kind of got like, we're like at a different stance, so it's kind of cool. And so we're kind of just kind of winging this one. It's awesome. So Mellum, you've been playing number 3. God damn it. Fucking Mass Effect, right?
Yes.
So you guys go check her channel out because she's been Mass Effecting it up with her and her friends. And I still don't understand that game, so I haven't played it yet myself. I never played one Mass Effect. How about that? What do you got to say about that?
Well, you should, because it's a really good game. But oh my god, the ending, like,
Don't give it away.
the ending of 3, you want to almost kill BioWare, because you're just like, really, BioWare, you just did that to us. I'm hurt.
Oh really? Wow. Well.
Like, the ending was so bad that they got a huge backlash, and on Facebook they actually made a post saying that they had no plans on changing the ending because there were so many fans that were just pissed off by it.
Wow.
Like, they came up and they were like, look guys, we know you don't like the ending, but we have no no reason to go and change it. They were like, we're not changing it.
No DLC or nothing, huh?
Well, I think they're doing DLC, but they're like, when it comes to the ending, they're just like, we're not changing it. We're not.
Yeah. See, that reminds me, like, the only thing I can relate, honestly, folks, is Fallout 3, which is my favorite kind of FPS RPG game. Like, if you played the regular Fallout 3, when you got to the end of it, it just fucking ended. And then the DLC expanded the ending and made it fucking a beast ending. And that's the way it should have been from the beginning. See, they listened to the fan base, though. They listened to the community. And it's like, to me, it's like, this ending sucked. So they made a DLC to fix that. And you're saying that these folks are just like, fuck you!
Well, what they came out and said, they were like, we appreciate your feedback. And we like hearing your feedback. But as of right now, they're not planning on changing the ending of Mass Effect 3. They were like, we're supporting you guys, we want to have the feedback, and we enjoy what you have to say, and we want you guys to be loyal, you guys are loyal to us, blah, 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 but we're not changing the ending, basically is what they came out and said.
Well, you gotta deal with what they gotta deal with.
Yeah.
Like in the Call of Duty community, recently I heard that, I don't even know if you know his name, Robert Bowling. Does that ring a bell to you?
Not at all.
I didn't figure it would. He's the community manager for Infinity Ward, who made Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, the most recent release of Call of Duty, right? At least you know that, right?
Of course.
Okay. Thank God you know something. But
hurt. I'm hurt because
it's a deep burn. It's a deep burn. Need some ointment. It's a deep burn. But he resigned. He resigned. I can't believe that shit. After all the shit he talked, he resigned from the company. So.
What a dick move.
Right? He like totally fucking boned this game and then just bailed on it. So that just shows you the commitment of that company.
Oh, that's terrible.
Hey.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, at least we're kind of like stuck up and was like, yeah, look, we're not doing that. We're just gonna kind of.
Yeah, instead of fixing it, you're just like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
He got so much heat, he left instead of being like a man. Like David Vonderhart, he's the community manager for Black Ops, which is Treyarch, the other company that makes Call of Duty. Because what they do is every other year, Infinity Ward makes one, Treyarch makes one, Infinity Ward vice versa, right? That's how the companies have their rights to the game. So, that'd be like David Vonderhart saying, fuck you guys, I'm leaving, instead of saying, like, I'm going to help fix this game. So it's kind of lame. It's very lame, actually.
Yeah, that does sound really lame. That's terrible. Like, who the fuck does that? Just be like, peace, bitches, I'm out.
No doubt.
Like, that's stupid. Like, come on. Ugh.
No doubts.
Ugh.
So what's up? Why couldn't you join the podcast last week? I'm gonna jump on your case for that.
I was at a friend's place and we went out partying. It's my first time partying out in LA, so.
Oh, in LA now, huh? You're a big baller, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Holla, baby.
getting hit on. You know, it was really funny because when I did go out,
Right.
I wore this corset, and
Oh my
it was
god, I just came. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Let me guess.
So,
You went
so
out kind of gothic, I bet, right?
yeah, well, we were going to like a goth bar, so
Ah,
obviously
so I'm on the right track.
well gothic, you know, but I still went up in like my old fashioned like pin up, you know, get up. So I had like my corset on, my tits were out, you know, normal stuff on a daily basis. Because I
Yeah.
mean, it's really
Who
hard
doesn't
to
see
hide
tits
my tits.
normally? Dups. It's
It's
crazy.
really quite hard to hide them. But
Yeah.
anyway, like
Yeah.
I go out and I get so many stares, like the creepiest stares too. Like they'll be walking at me and they'll just kind of like glance down, glance up, glance back down, and it's like you could talk to me. Like even if you're talking to my boobs, at least you're talking to me.
That's true. I would only talk to you because of your boobs, honestly. If I knew
you,
your person.
you
So
know what? You wouldn't be the first one.
nice.
It's quite often. Actually, the friend that I went out with, when we first met, she told me that she had a 20-minute conversation with my boobs when we first met.
Nice. That's hot. There's nothing like chicks digging your boobs like all the time. I mean,
And
that's
the
what
best,
pornos are all about.
the best part was she goes back and tells her boyfriend that you know she had a 20-minute conversation with my boobs and told him to go out and meet me, and then he comes out and has a 20-minute conversation with my boobs.
No, I mean, it depends. Honestly, I'm usually not that rude, so I would look up occasionally, at least with one eye.
You know what? But I'm okay with it because if I'm gonna put my tits out there, I want you to stare. So obviously, I'm gonna expect you to stare. Like
Thank you.
I'm
Let's
not
talk about
expecting
that.
you. I'm not expecting you to look at my face if my tits are all the way up to my chin and they're like popping out of my top.
No shit. You put your boobs on a silver platter and you get mad when guys stare at them. Let's talk about that girl. Let's talk about that girl for a hot minute. That
Oh,
girl is always at the bar that I'm at, and I just want to like punch that girl in her tit, like no doubt. Like I'm just like, you got your tits all like hanging out of your fucking shirt. You're not wearing a bra, and you're jumping around like you're fucking in the NBA, right? Or WNBA, I should say. You know, what's up with that? And then a guy's watching you, and you're like, oh, why are you looking at me? Oh my god, I'm so disgusted right now. I'm like, really? Really?
yeah, they're
Like, why are you
I
gonna
don't.
put your shit out there on a silver platter, and the guy looks at you, and like, I'm not like a creeper. You know, I'm chilling. Got my
Yeah,
fedora on, my collared shirt, nice pants. I don't look like I fucking just fell out of a fucking rapist van, you know?
yeah. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, girls, but if you're gonna put your tits out there, obviously you want them to stare. I am sorry. You're gonna have to expect it. If you're gonna do that shit, expect the fact that you're gonna get your tits stared at, and all they're gonna talk to is your tits. I'm sorry. You're just a fucking retard if you think otherwise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from a woman, a female, a very intelligent woman. I'm gonna give you that. She's educated and a graphics designer. She's not no off the shelf, dancer ass retard. She's got her shit together. I'm telling you, man. And she's got it on the. She's got a head on her shoulders right here, because that is true. Like when you're at a bar and a girl like gives you shit because she's wearing like next to nothing. Now see, I'm in Florida. She's from Florida. Melon's from Florida. She knows what I'm talking about here. Girls
Yeah.
in Florida like wear next to nothing to a bar. They wear like a 3-inch fucking pair of shorts and like a fucking 5-inch top where they're like showing 97% of their body, and they fucking get disgusted if you look at them twice. I don't understand that shit here, Like,
I hear
go ahead, sorry.
I hear ya. I went. Here's the worst part is I go to a regular bar down there. I went down there all the time. Like I knew the bartenders, they loved me. Blah blah blah. And
Well, who wouldn't, baby? Yeah.
well, I mean, come on, it's me. How could you say no to me?
I
But like I
couldn't.
go down there and it's like most of the women there are older women and they're wearing fucking hot shorts with the rolls hanging out, and their
Oh.
tops. But
Ah.
then they have the younger girls, right?
Uh-huh.
That act really slutty. And here's the best part is, I don't even have to act slutty or dress that slutty, and I go in there and I get more attention to that than they do. And it was really funny because they always, like, I'm in the bathroom, and they come in and they're like, "Oh, you're so pretty, blah 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 blah," doing that whole fake fucking shit where they're just like, "Oh, you're pretty. Oh, look at you. You're so cute." And then, like, you go outside and you can just see the jealousy on their face when, like, you're just talking to the bartender and flirting with him.
Nice.
And like they're the jealousy on their face of all the attention you get when like I walked out and, like, I don't have my tits hanging out everywhere, or anything like that. I'm just being the classy sexy, and, like, I get all the stares, and it's hilarious because that's what Florida is.
No
It's just
doubt.
of, like, sluts with their tits hanging out or old girls with, like, booty shorts and their rolls. And they're, like, trying to get all their attention, and
Right.
no one pays attention to them unless, like, they're sitting there hardcore flirting with people. I mean, come on, what do you expect?
Yeah, like the bar I go to is kind of like a local bar, so like only kind of like locals and a couple people hang out there. So I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying. Like we got like certain bar girls. I call them the bar sluts, because they always want the attention from every guy there, including me. And like my hat gets more pussy than I do, honestly, because I roll in there. I've got like this really kind of pimp fedora, and I always wear it out because it's just my style, right? And
Mhm.
chicks absolutely want to wear my fucking fedora anywhere I go. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, they
what's
love
up?
that shit.
What's up with that? Why do you want to take my fucking fedora from me? It's sweet. It's like gray, but it's kind of like a fuck. What am I trying to say? Like I can't think of the pattern. I'm trying to think of it.
Stripes?
Stripes, but not like pinstripe, but more like fuck it. Who cares? Anyway, but it's a sweet fedora, and I like it, and I've had it for a while, and it's kind of like my going out fedora. I mean, I like dressing nice, collared shirts, fedora. You
Of course,
know,
you want to look nice when you go out to a bar or, clubbing, whatever. I hear ya.
yeah.
Women,
That's kind of my style. I guess you would consider me more preppy. I guess almost,
mm,
cause I mean, like I wear, all my shirts are usually pressed or usually. I'm not saying Ed Hardy kind of designs. They got designs on them, but not like fucking like skulls and dragons and fucking dragons fucking girls in the ass kind of shit like Ed Hardy. But you know,
I hear ya. I get ya. See,
right,
I'm
right.
cooking up, so I go into a
I
bar wearing, a nice cute dress and hair up in curls and blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, but
So,
you put a lot of work in your outfit, I assume,
well, yeah,
because
we're
you're
girl.
because you're a
We're gonna.
girl.
Okay, here's the thing that you need to know. When a
All right,
girl goes,
guys, listen. This is a girl tip, podcast girl tip coming at you. All right, go for it.
oh shit, this is a fact that when a girl gets ready to go out on the town,
Takes
she's
5
not getting
hours.
ready to impress you. She's getting ready because she wants to feel pretty. And it takes a while. So, it's going to take like an hour or two, but that's our, like, zen time. You know, we get ready, we look as hot as possible, we go out, and we're not there to really impress you guys. We're there because we want to show off the fact that we're hot. Like,
No shit.
that's really what we do. Like, we do it to make ourselves feel better.
Okay, guys, let me translate that for you. Okay, this is what chicks do. They show up at a club in a pack, and they don't give a fuck about you. They just want to like, all right, okay, girls, we're just here to get our drink on, and we're gonna dance. Fuck these guys. We're just here to dance. We don't wanna talk to these guys. They're assholes. We're just here to dance. We're all gonna hang out and dance with each other, and that's it. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I said that in a pretty gay voice, but
I mean, some girls can be different, you know. Girl, some girls can be a little different. Well, they get all dressed up and they're just like, "Oh, I want to go out and get laid or whatever." But that's completely different. But majority of the time, you just go out there because you want to feel pretty, and you want to get hit on, obviously every girl wants to get hit on, be like, ha, 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 oh, you're so cute, blah, blah.
Aw,
You're,
that's sweet. It's completely
but
evil.
yeah, it is. I mean, hell,
Completely selfish and evil.
I am one to admit, I like to feel pretty. So I'm going to go out there and you know what? If people start flirting with me, obviously I'm going to flirt back because, I mean, I'm a flirt. I like flirting.
Oh, really? You? Duh. No, I didn't think that at all.
No.
No. Jesus. That's a first. Oh my gosh. This train is derailed. I don't even know where we are right now. We're in some podunk town. I'm gonna get ass raped. I don't even know what's happening. But anyway. So I think we're in girl town actually. I've been chick talking. I usually don't chick talk. See what you did to me? This is terrible. I'm talking about the platypus is talking about fashion and chick dating. Okay, people? Are you listening to this podcast?
I wouldn't take any advice from you though.
My advice is fucking amazing. I've got like more experience than anyone who's probably listening to this podcast right now. And that's true.
If they're listening, I mean, come on. Let's face it. It's just me and you.
That's true. So, since it's just me and you, how you doing, girl? Yeah.
Woo now, Tiger.
Slow down, Saga.
Oh my god, this is going terribly wrong. I don't know what to do.
I don't know, but you're finally talkative in the podcast, and so this is quite interesting to me. So I'm keeping you talking, so this is awesome. We're not going to go into talking about shoes or anything crazy, because I'm not that gay.
I don't want to talk about shoes. Trust me, I'm not a shoe person.
I don't think you are. I think you're more of a hardcore kind of chick. So I think you got your own priorities straight there. So at least you're not like, I got like 42 5-inch stiletto heels from Gucci or whoever fucking makes shoes that's cool. I don't know.
The one thing for me is comic books. The moment we start talking about comic books, done.
Let's talk about comic books. I collect comic books. I used to collect comic books, I should say.
I'm reading the new DC 52.
Oh, fuck that. I'm talking about old school. Like.
Oh, I have the old school stuff too. Like right now, I'm reading Death in the Family, which I love because I love Jason Todd a lot.
Like.
He is one sexy motherfucker.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess you don't realize how old school I am. Okay, listen to this. I got the first #1 issue of Flash.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I've got the edition of Venom Kills Spider-Man. I've got the whole Project X series where, what's his name? Wolverine gets his implant spikes, his adamantium. I have all those comics. Spider-Man, the Death of Superman series. I've got all those signed.
Fuck Superman. I hate Superman.
I'm not a big Superman fan, but I got those comics just because they were rare at the time, and I decided to keep them.
Of course.
So, yeah, I mean, like, when I say old school, I mean old school. Like, because when I collected comics was like 20 years ago when I was 12.
See, I started collecting mine back in the 90s with, the infamous Catwoman purple jumpsuit, with
right.
the huge tits everywhere. That's the huge one I saw.
You would be about the huge tits. You are all about tits. I swear to God. Every time we talk, it's about tits.
Hey, I enjoy them. I'm an artist, so I enjoy everybody. But, I mean, come on. What's the one thing that every man wants to hear about? Tits.
I am a tit man myself. Some people are ass men, some people are tit men. I'm a tat man myself.
Like legs, it's all preference. But when it boils down to it, I mean, come on.
I like the fun bags, Oh, another one. Have you ever heard of Shadowhawk? Shadowhawk?
No.
Yeah. Very short run series. I have those as well.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, Shadowhawk. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You say
Gotcha.
yeah like you're pretending like you know what I'm talking about. It's okay.
I had to remember. I'm sorry. Bitch, please.
Which one are you talking to right now?
You.
Me, bitch, please. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky you're 1,400 miles away. Cause I put the slap down on you.
Oh. You want to slap me? Don't worry. I'll have a knife on me at all times then.
Sweet.
Well, we
Yeah,
want to play kinky, we'll play kinky.
nice. As long as the visible bruises aren't shown, I'm okay at work. So,
We'll see.
no doubts at all. So, where else is this podcast going to take us? What else would you like to speak on?
Road full of spikes and jagged edges. That's where it's going.
Spikes and jagged edges. I missed the first part.
This podcast, that's where it's going. It's going down a terrible, terrible road.
Oh, it's been going down a
Well,
terrible road for like 20 minutes.
That's very true.
It's been like dude versus chick this whole time. So
Hey, a good podcast then.
it is. This might be the most entertaining one yet because all we've talked about is tits and ass. So
Well, the other ones, I think they're a little bit more professional on the occasion.
I'm not very professional though, obviously.
But you overpower everyone with your insane amount of obnoxious talking all the time. So
Holy shit! Seriously? Oh my god.
no one else gets a word in with you.
Oh my god. Now I feel all self-conscious. No, I don't give a fuck.
As you should. You should not be self-conscious. That your attitude should be, you don't give a fuck, because that's who Psycho Platypus is.
I always try to, I always like in our podcast, like I always feel like I'm kind of like the, not the ringleader, but like, the question, and I ask the questions and everyone answers. I don't know. I keep the conversations going. I don't know. Maybe that's how I feel.
Because no one else does.
Well, I don't want it to get stopped where everybody's just sitting on like, dead air for like 10 minutes. So I'm like, hey, how those boobs doing? What's up?
Well, of course, that's sometimes you have to do that.
True that.
I completely understand. Because, I'm doing commentary on Mass Effect 3 right now, and it's so weird just talking to myself, because it's just like I'm going through, and because like I've kind of already played it once, but I'm going through it Renegade right now.
Right.
And you check it out on my channel if anyone so pleases. I don't really give a fuck.
You should.
But
I think I watched episode 2 and 3. I've been really busy at work. That's usually when I watch YouTube is when I'm at work. But like we've been fucking super busy, so.
But I'm doing that right now, and it's a little difficult because I already kind of know what's gonna happen. So like I'm trying to entertain myself all the time during it. And it's so much easier when I have like someone to talk to, like me and Dark Wolf doing the Portal 2 walkthroughs. Like it's so much easier just to, fucking go about and talk to someone, instead of talking to yourself. Like with me and my Mass Effect 3 multiplayer stuff, it's funnier because I have 3 different people talking to me, and hell, we decided we were playing all different all different classes, and we're all dressed in pink. Like, come on, really? We're all dressed in pink. I'm used to playing like a fucking infiltrator or something where I have like powers that I can actually like throw, and I'm sitting there throwing a decoy down, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have, those kind of powers anymore. Fuck! Shit like that. It's so much easier talking with 3 other people than just talking to myself during walkthroughs. Like sometimes it's a little bit difficult.
Like I did a playthrough for a few. I got bored with it, but for Rage, and like it is kind of weird to talk to yourself, but I like to hear myself talk, obviously, because you just said I was an obnoxious bastard. So I'm okay with that. So That works out easily for me. Like I kind of look for obscure shit in the game. Like if you ever listen to my first episode of my rage, I talk about the dude wanting to rape me, because like I'm being picked up by a stranger in a strange car, and
Yeah, of course.
I mean I thought it was funny.
Obviously, it's gonna be funny because I mean, a random guy picking you up in a random car in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd be a little concerned, especially if you were a woman. You're fucked already.
No shit. No shit.
Like you never go into a stranger's car if you're a woman and there's no other woman around for miles. That's just a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. You're just asking to get raped.
No doubt. And why aren't women more willing to get raped these days? I mean, shit, in the 50s you could rape women so easily. Now it's like so difficult, damn it.
Terrible. I know, right?
Yeah, shit. I don't know where this is going down the wrong path. Let's stop this.
Wrong path? I don't know what you're talking about. We never go down the wrong path.
I think me and you go down the wrong path way too often. I think the other folks don't appreciate that as much.
Well, that's because we're the funny ones out of the group. I mean, let's face it.
Holy shit, you just said it. I didn't say it.
You know what? They can yell at me. They can go ahead and yell at me because they know they love me.
Yeah, because you have tits. Who doesn't love tits? Again, back to the tits. It's always back to your tits or someone's tits.
Silly. It's because I have a sexy voice.
Oh, it is. Say something sexy.
Ooh, tiger.
Grr.
Have you seen me? Never want to do that again on the podcast.
Yeah, please continue. Make sure you do that when everyone's on the podcast because they're gonna love it.
Just start talking all sexy and being like, "Oh, so that's what you like to do, sweetie?
Nice.
Guns? Some first-person shooters? Call of Duty? Yum."
Oh, I just can't. That's it. Game over for me. But yeah, did you? I don't know. You probably didn't listen to the last podcast till the end. Did you hear the end of the last podcast?
I think I did.
Yeah. Okay. So Jez's friend, AIDS, whatever, he said I've got like the hottest gay voice he's ever heard. I don't know if I'm like offended by that or complimented by that. I'm kind of on the fence still. So he asked me. Jez said, "Hey, for him, like, make the sexiest gay voice you can possibly do on demand. Like, I'm not very good at being gay on demand. Like, it's just got to come out in the conversation.
Setups,
Yeah. It's like, hey, be gay right now. Like, So, but yeah, he put that last snippet in there of me saying, age 21, how you doing? All that shit. So... That shit was awesomely funny to me.
Well, I'm glad that I don't get asked to do sexy voices, because then it would just be awkward for everybody.
I think it's only awkward for everyone because you're a woman, and all women are attractive to men that aren't gay, that is. So.
I guess. I mean, there are some pretty...
You guess you're a woman?
Well, I know I'm a woman, but I'm just saying, in general, there are some pretty fugly women out there.
Guys, I've seen pictures of her. She's hot.
Have you seen pictures of me? I don't think you have.
I have.
Oh?
You sent me pictures of you on your art page.
See, now that just seems wrong.
Why?
Like, people are just going to assume that I just sent you really dirty pictures now.
No, it's not like naked pictures. It's art pictures. But, damn. I don't know how to back out of this properly. And make it sound like you're not a whore.
I got you in a trap.
Yeah, you caught me in that. I made you sound like a whore trap. Yeah, she sent me these awesome pictures of her tits covered in fucking honey. It was amazing. Like, you guys should really see them. I'm going to put them on the internet. Look for them on Pornhub soon.
I'll have to go check there. I want to make sure that I'm done. Like, I am lit in the proper,
Well, they're your pictures, so you should have done them right the first time, hooker.
Oh. Well, they're always done properly if it's a picture of me.
Oh, snippety snap. I don't know about all that, but okay. Whoo. Ooh-wee. Here we are way off topic. Why is our conversations never about video games? Fuck, man.
Because it's too fun not to have conversations about video games. I mean, come on. You don't play what I play, and vice versa.
That's true. That's true.
Like, how long are we going to sit there and talk about your stupid little FPSs or,
stupid little FPSs. Oh my goodness.
or my, like, random RPGs or whatever.
True that.
Like, do you really want me to go on a rant on about how sexy I think Altair is from Assassin's Creed 1?
Oh my god, really?
How Assassin's Creed is.
Yeah, I might want to slip my wrists.
Assassin's Creed that's coming out with Connor. Oh, I want to play that game so bad. I want to jump around trees all day. That just seems like fun. Like how why do you really want me to talk about it? Because I will. But I highly doubt you want me to talk about it.
Holy shit. This conversation just took a beeline. I mean, we can talk about whatever you want, I guess. This is like a two-person podcast, but yeah. Let's stick on the tits category. That seems to work better.
You don't want to talk about how sexy Altair is? Actually, what I do want to...
I don't even know who that is, honestly, if you really want me to go there.
Assassin's Creed.
Who?
You know the first assassin from Assassin's Creed?
The dude. The main character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Altair.
I don't know his name. I just know
dude. Altair. Although, I will say this. There's only 2 video game characters that I will forever and always love. No matter what. Just 2. And it's from recent games, because it's Altair is one of them, and Thane from Mass Effect is my other one, because I love Thane. Like, oh my god, I'm just gonna put this out here. When I do my Mass Effect 3 playthrough and we get to Thane, I guarantee you I will cry, because I already know what's gonna happen to him. And I cried the first time I did that. Like, I flipped my shit. Like, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Because I don't want to... I mean, I guess I could throw out spoilers. It's been a couple of weeks. Like, when did that come out? Like, beginning of March? I probably could throw out spoilers, but I kind of don't want to. Because, I mean, if you haven't played it, unless you're a big Thane fan, I don't know. Like, I know a couple of my friends who aren't Thane fans, and I'm like, what? He's an assassin, and 2, he's fucking awesome to talk to. Like in Mass Effect 2, like he was the best character to just sit down and talk to. Fucking awesome. I love that man.
Wow.
Like, it's Thane. He's got like the sexiest motherfucking voice ever. Like, I swear to God. And then he's like the best character to talk to because he talks to you about his assassinations and his culture and how the Drells came about and all this other junk, and it's just so interesting to sit there and hear. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but Miranda's a fucking bitch. I fucking hate her with a bloody passion. Like, she's so like, oh, I'm genetically perfect, woe is me. And then you have Jack, who's like a different kind of bitch, who's like, I swear to God, all the women in that game are fucking bitches. I don't know why. Why can't there just be a cool one? But then you have well, okay, I retract that statement because Tali is a fucking awesome character in Mass Effect. Fucking awesome. She's been in all 3 games, and I love her in each game. And then you have Jack, who's like a complete bitch, but she's like that different kind of bitch where she's like, I got fucked up, and now I'm gonna fuck your shit up. And you're just like, this is a terrible relationship we have here. And then you have Garrus, who's also been in all 3 of them. And Garrus is fucking amazing. Like, I love Garrus. Awesome. And then, like, Jacob, completely useless in the second game. Like, completely. Like, if you have a romance with him, you're just a boring motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Like, seriously, he's the most boring ass motherfucking character in that game. Like, I hate Jacob so much. Like, I don't know why. I always hate the motherfucking human characters in Mass Effect. They always get on my nerves. Because Ashley and Caden in the first one were terrible. Oh my god. Caden was a whiny bitch, and Ashley had this, like, vendetta against, like, all aliens. You just wanted to bitch slap her all the time. Just be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't want to hear it. You know?
Right. Actually, I
Although,
don't know, but I'm just going with what you're saying.
although, Caden did turn badass in the third one. Like, I don't know where it fucking came from. But he went all badass, and I was like, what the fuck happened here? You know, it was kind of like taken back by it in a way. I was like, huh, look at you go, Caden. Good for you. Turned out to be a badass. Thank God. Terrible. And then Garrus is awesome. I love Garrus.
Oh my god. At
But
least you're really into this game, so we've got that covered. We've got that part covered.
Well, the thing that
A lot of character development apparently has roped your ass into this shit.
oh, that's what gets me every time. That's why I love Dragon Age so much, and I love Mass Effect. It's because of the characters. Because if you love the characters, you're not gonna want to see them die. Like the third Mass Effect, I was fucking upset when, you know, Thane. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. When Thane dies, I was heartbroken. I love that man. He's like I said, he's my, you know, he's my favorite video game character next to Altair. I fucking cried. I was horrified. Like, I was upset by it. And then there's a line that you say later in the game, because you kill the person who kills Thane, and you're like, that one's for Thane, bitch. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's right, motherfucker. I just said that. That was for Thane. You motherfucking... Oh, I was horrified when that happened in Mass Effect 3. Terrible. Because Thane is my
favorite. Take a breath. It's okay. You can breathe now. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, Thane is my character. I love Thane.
I just got told, ladies and gentlemen. I just got told.
You should definitely play the Mass Effects. Like,
I don't know if I want to now, because I just got told. So, I don't know.
Well,
I'm kind of nervous.
But I think that's why I like Dragon Age Origins better than Dragon Age 2, is because the characters are more developed in the first one than the second one. Like, the second one, you're like, you know, Fenris is all like, whoa, I hate all mages. And then Anders is always like, oh, mages, they need to be free. You know, it's extremes, and you're just like, just shut up. Just shut up, please. Just shut up and just stand behind me and look pretty. God, just shut your mouth. Like, that's every day. Like, every time I play the second one, I want them to shut up. Like, just stand behind me and look pretty. Goddamn. Whereas in the first one, Alistair is by far the best character. He's fucking hilariously awesome.
Is he the fat guy?
And then, huh?
Is he the fat guy?
No, he's the king. That's Ulgrin. He's the dwarf. He's also pretty awesome.
See, the fat guy's always the funny one, so.
Well, they're all pretty funny. I like, if you just watch banner between them two, you're just like, between all of them, it's just hilarious. So like, that's the thing with me, is like, if you have good characters that I will actually care for, then I will play your game. Like,
I understand that. That is a way to play the game. Like, you have to have more depth than an FPS, which is all about killing and scoring.
Exactly. Like, because I don't, like, I'm sorry, if I have an Xbox, because I have an Xbox, I don't want to pay gold. Like, I don't want to have to pay gold to play my game. Like, I'm sorry. I don't. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, that's why I think I have Mass Effect.
Well, then get a PlayStation, because you don't have to pay for internet services.
Yeah, I just don't want PlayStation. Like, I was a big PlayStation girl growing up, but I probably will get a PS3 eventually because I want to play the Uncharted series because they're fucking amazing.
Meh.
But like I don't want to have to pay for a game that I already bought to play it with friends. That I think that's why I have my PC is because I have my games and I love playing them. Like I would not be playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer if I didn't have my PC.
Because of the people you know.
Yeah. And
And really, that's what it boils down to. You play on the console with your friends. Like, all of my friends are still on PlayStation. Like, I have an Xbox. Like, I just
yeah,
bought one.
I know.
And, like, I have, like, 3 people on it. You know, Dark Wolf is one of them. I think Dark Wolf, Carnage, and iBlizzard, you know, just a couple of people I know from Twitter and YouTube. And one of my other friends who actually knows Zach, he's my other buddy. He's the only other real person in life that I know. But everybody else that I play with, who I've played with, like when you play FPS games, you grow with the group. Like,
Of course. Yeah.
all of my group has played Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, and they've all played on PlayStation. I've always played on my PlayStation 3. So we've all played Call of Duty 4, you know, Modern Warfare 2, all the way up through every one. So we have this group that's played every version together. So we all continue to play together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just kind of grow together with the FPS group that you've always played with. So that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
And I guess if I was on Xbox longer than I've been, then probably be the same way. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I still kind of gravitate towards my PlayStation over Xbox.
Well, yeah. Like, I think the only reason I went to Xbox 360 was because it was cheaper than the PlayStation 3, and it had more games that I wanted at the time. But I hardly touched my Xbox right now. The new Soul Calibur came out recently. I still haven't gotten it, but I really want it because I like my fighting games.
Oh,
And
I used to be a Soul Calibur master. Like, but this is talking like Dreamcast.
I used to play it back when it was Soul Blade and not Soul Calibur.
Well, Soul Blade was the very first edition. Then I went to Soul Calibur.
Exactly. I played it back when it was for the PlayStation 1, and it was called Soul Blade, and all you had was like 5 characters, and Taki was my favorite. She still is.
Of course, the big boobed like Asian chick.
She was a ninja. How can you say no to a ninja?
Dude, she had the shortest range ever, dude. I played with, was it Marks with the nunchucks? Maxi.
Oh,
Maxi, sorry.
Bad.
And, goddamn, who was the dude with the longbow, the stick?
Oh, Keelik? I fucking hate Keelik.
Oh, dude. There was no one, like, I used to go over to my friends' houses, dude. I was like, I was untouchable in that game. Like, untouchable. I just sit down and like be totally fucking blazed and drunk and shit and just beat everyone. Period.
No, see, I was a beast with Taki, like because I'm used to playing those super fast characters.
Yeah, I destroy you.
So they are kind of like my thing. So once I'm in, you're dead.
Whatever.
Like once I get within your range, you're fucked.
Yeah, I destroy you.
Bring it anytime, bitch.
Whatever. We'll go straight Dreamcast. I still have it on. I have a Dreamcast. I still have the game. I would destroy you.
Oh god.
It'd be awesome. Like I would totally PVR and live stream that shit. And then if you won, then you know I'd totally cut my penis off right there.
I would say I'm pretty good at Soul Calibur. I've been playing it for a very long time. I mean, I haven't played it recently. I don't know, like I've just kind of gotten out of the whole gaming thing unless like a really good game that I like comes out. Like when Mass Effect came out, I was like that was the first game that I picked up in like a while. You know?
I went straight to like okay, like my favorite games have always been FPS. So like an adaptation of that is Fallout, and I recommend you play it if you haven't.
I've seen gameplays of it and I've watched like walkthroughs and stuff like that, and it's just like I look at it and it's just like,
You like Skyrim, right?
See, but Skyrim, like I only played Skyrim for like 2 weeks, and I got bored because I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing
It's 'cause
anymore.
you just fail at life. Go away. Oh my god.
Like,
This
I barely-
podcast is over. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'm kidding.
I was like, damn, already? Jeez.
Already? We've been on this podcast for like fucking an hour.
Well, then we should probably.
Yeah, this is a long ass podcast. I don't even have enough gameplay to support this podcast, so but it's all right.
All right, I'll give you some. I got some Mass Effect 3 stuff.
That's cool.
So.
We can make it up. Yeah, send me whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should definitely. I always recommend checking it out because right now I think if you go to GameStop, they're like $15 for New Vegas and like I'd say 3 though. Fallout 3 is like a beautiful title. And if you like character development, Fallout 3 has it. New Vegas does not. Fallout 3, you'll fall in love with it because of character development.
Yeah. Well, like I'll probably get it on Steam because I that seems like a game I'd probably be better on Steam.
Yeah, I have it on my PC too. Yeah, I love the mods on the PC. It's ridiculous. The cool shit you can do on it. The mods are ridiculous.
Oh my god, the mods are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that brings up. I am pissed off about Origin. Fucking Origin.
What, Elder Scrolls 4?
No. Origin as in like the opposite of Steam, the supporting program. Because they made it so Mass Effect 3 can only be on Origin, right?
Right.
And I have both of my Mass Effects and Dragon Ages on my Steam account. Which pisses me the fuck off. Because if I, plus I want to know how many hours I log on that shit. And Origin won't tell you, right? Well, Steam obviously tells me how much I spend time on. I mean, come on. 600 hours on Dragon Age 1 and 2. That's a little ridiculous.
Loser. Somebody needs to get a job.
Actually, those are racked up in it took about like a year. Cuz when I was in college, I didn't have a job cuz I wasn't allowed to work.
Just in college you didn't have a job? Okay.
Well, like in my college, we were working, at least 8 hours a day. If not more. So we didn't really have a job. And we were working straight through like weeks. Like 40 hours a week, like a job. So that's how my college went. So we really couldn't have a job. So we just I'd get home, play some games. I have nothing better to do besides, do my work and then come home and do nothing. So I'd play video games. So Dragon Age and Mass Effect were those kind of games for me. So that's what I did. That's how I logged over 600 hours on Dragon Age.
So this is like the most speaking time you've ever had in our Alkaline Network podcast, hasn't it?
It has.
I know.
It has.
I know. Well, this is ridiculous. This is the worst idea ever.
Now I can actually voice my opinion without everyone trying to talk over me.
Well, that's because you're a woman, and women's opinions are way less than men's opinions. So,
obviously.
Duh. God, where did you not learn this? Jesus.
Obviously, I'm just here to make you guys sandwiches and look pretty.
No doubt. That was from podcast number 3. You were making sandwiches. And no one's seen how you look, so except me, or maybe a couple other people, I guess. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put your pictures up in the podcast this time, though, like your naked ones. God.
So, yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, all the nude pictures you sent me, I'm gonna put all over the fucking internet now. It's game over.
Everywhere. I want to see it.
Hot.
You better send me links.
It's gonna be sexy. You know it. I'm gonna put my man boobs all next to your man boobs. That's gonna be great.
So your man boobs against my man boobs? I didn't know I had man boobs.
Hey, whatever you got. I don't know. I've never seen them before, so.
Well, obviously you have, because I sent you nude pictures.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did, yeah. This has gone way off the track again. So we need to end this podcast before it becomes like 18 hours long. So, I think that covers all business tonight for the podcast in the 2 hours, 2-on-2 Man on Woman podcast. So, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, woman.
Fuck you, bitch.
That's awesome.